Let's do it. Oh my God, is it time? Is that time? We're gonna crack the books. Yeah, for a minute. First, we're gonna show pictures. We're gonna show pictures here of a bunch of major arcana. The Hierophant. Isn't that an interesting one? The Hierophant. Uh, uh, Deviant Moon, their description of the Hierophant in their book is absolutely brutal. Brutal, brutal, religious maniac. Yeah. But so it depends on the tarot deck because this is a nice one of the Hierophant. This is out of Antaro Apocalyptos. I like this Hierophant right here. It's got, well, that's supposed to be like the Dalai Lama and the many incarnations right there. I love the colors around them. You can kind of see them, the colors of the chakra around the characters as they go through the stages and people learning from them. You know, ideally for me, this is the Hierophant, right? They're tuned into the divine and they share that wisdom with everybody else. And but this kind of Hierophant right here, is a different kind of energy. Um, how these traditional institutions at one time, you would have to say, were set up to help keep tradition and those kind of things alive, um, offering the keys to the kingdom to people. But this is definitely a different energy with Hierophant. These can talk about large institutions and all kinds of fun stuff. This is absolutely more Zen over here. And this is Tarot Illuminati. What we got right here? Oh, the Starman. That's a pretty stout looking Hierophant there too. I always like the two people over there. I always talk about that with this Hierophant many times. The two people there in the corner. This one looks okay. Definitely stern and traditional, and possibly religion in there as well. But not to say that New Age isn't a religion in its own. It is, right? Anyway, not here to do anything. Just here talking about the Hierophant. And you're going to talk about religion and all that when you talk with a Hierophant and large institutions and the powers that be and all that. Where I think traditionally it wasn't meant to be that, but we are where we are. This is the Hierophant from, what is this called? Oh, Art Nouveau. Art Nouveau is beautiful. A little glary. There we go. Beautiful Hierophant. Looks peaceful. But traditionally the Hierophant has two students or, grovelers at the feet. They're not on this card right here. Oh, the wheel's interesting. What are those, like scarabs or something on that? That's an interesting. There's bugs or something. Yeah, I'm learning these mages as I'm going through them myself right here. Now this is a kind of a traditional Hierophant. What is this one called? Oh, the Universal Tarot, right? But if you ask me, this dude looks stoned out of his brain, man. Like, what? Yeah, a little chunky monkey right there too. Been living good and smoking good, and barefoot. I don't know about this hair right there. Look like he burned a big old blunt, man. Peace, yeah. What's up, dude? Yeah. All right, and this is the Visconti. It's the gold in the Visconti. This is in a museum somewhere. They still sell it. I love this deck because it was put together back in what, the 1500s. Still selling the damn thing. Beautiful, man. That's the power of the tarot, baby. The Visconti, the golden edition, right there. I like him. He's cool. He's definitely cool and Santa Claus looking, except for that damn hat. These hats. I like the fish hats on them. And this this is the one with the fish hat. Yeah. This is from I'm not sure how to say the name. It's just the pencil drawn major arcanas. And it's a very interesting one. I have fun when I play with this. You guys have played with it. Yeah, it does look scary, man. Interesting. Hierophant right there. This is from the Fairies Tarot. I like this Heraphant right here. I think he's super, super cool, man. He's a little guy, man. You know, if that's a normal sized cat right there, he's a little old elf. He's pretty cool, man. He's pretty cool. And let me see right here. Let me see from the Minjaret. Where's that one at? Oh, let me see right here. I don't know this deck very well. Oh, here he is. Oh, there's the Hierophant right there, man. The big shit bug. Yeah, everybody else got to close up their little antennas, but he gets his opened. Okay, there's only one open antennas around here. I like it, man. You know, making up for all those other cars that ain't got no little flying monkeys, flying little shit bug, whatever they are, man. It's a fun little deck. I'm gonna start playing with it around here just because it's fun. Anyway, and the last one I want to share with you tonight is from the Tarot of Prague. It's definitely one of my favorite Hierophants of all time. Just looks regal and shit. Do I want to ask for advice? I don't know. I don't know if I want your advice, man. Yeah, no. So there you go. There's some looky-loos at some of my Hierophants that I got laying around. All right, let's crack some books. I got my journal. Did you bring yours? I got Kim Huggins' book, Tarot Illuminati, on the Hierophant right here. This comes with the Tarot Illuminati kit, the big kit. The Magical Course in Tarot by Michelle Morgan has amazing descriptions of the cards. And of course, Tarot Fundamentals. There's a trilogy of these. This is the first one, Tarot Fundamentals. Let's do it. Get a little sip. And let's rock and roll. The Hierophant. The High Priestess is the guardian of mysteries, while the Hierophant is the popularizer who brings the mysteries to the people and masses. In everyday life, the Pope is a guide, teacher, mentor, or a figure of moral reference. He transmits knowledge, wisdom, and counsel. He is guardian and guarder of the dogmas of tradition, convictions, and habits. These stiff qualities can give the card an aura of rigidness and intolerance. These qualities can be softened by the substantial goodness, kindness, and extraordinary abilities to understand others that this figure can represent. The Pope is a spiritual guide, a point of context between the human and the divine. He acts as a mediator and a translator. He represents the religious vocation as a life choice or a career. Above all things, the Hierophant represents the gateway to learned knowledge. I like that best of all right there. When the Hierophant speaks to you, he says, I am the gateway to spiritual and material knowledge. All information regarding the outside world rests within me. I offer an objective point of view and help you to learn. In return, I ask you to do the same for others. I am your mentor, director, friend, and benefactor. Ask me anything. Experiment how you like, and I will encourage you to. My answers often come in the form of questions. That's pretty cool. I like it a lot. All right. That's a nice description. Pretty stern and, with the Hierophant. But I did like the part where it says, above all things, the Hierophant represents a gateway to learn knowledge. This is from Michelle Morgan's book, The Magical Course in Tarot. I think these descriptions are amazing. One of the names that I gave this card is, and I got it from Kim Huggins, is the Institution of the Sacred. I think that's a great name for the Hierophant card. The Hierophant symbolizes knowledge and guidance, both earthly and divine. This is the energy of spiritual connection and life mentors. The chance meeting on a street corner with a wise prophetic stranger, the aging master inspiring the youthful apprentice on the journey towards his own mastery. Here you find history, warming the stone path in a monastery garden, gliding on the dusty bookshelves of an ivory-covered hall, shifting through the colored panes of ancient cathedral windows. With this card, you experience the power of ritual, the comfort of tradition and sacred law, and the significance of being both student and teacher. That's Hierophant, Student and teacher. I like those descriptions. I think they're amazing. All right. If you're playing tarot and it comes out on your tarot board, traditional meanings for the Hierophant and the upright, adhering to traditional values, regulations, and ethics, a role mentor or student, wanting to fit into society. That's interesting. Gateway to knowledge. Superstitions. That's interesting too. Great ceremony, pomp and circumstance, more than meets the eye, the wise one. Speeches and good advice, attention to detail. Let's see what Kim Huggins says, traditional upright meanings. Organizations and institutions, spiritual authority. I'll say that one again. Spiritual authority. Yeah, send it back. If you're walking in this, ain't none of that little kindergarten shit can touch an individual like this. Memories, traditional teachings, convention, revelation of the sacred, knowledge and book learning, a preacher, priesthood, history, and learning from the past, learning from the experience of others. Beautiful, man. I like that. Let's see what Mikey's got in his book over here. Traditional upright, Hierophant. Spiritual dedication. Spiritual dedication. I mean, religious service. Dedication to a messianic life or spiritual practice. Yeah, that's a huge gap in there, ain't it? Discipline, regimenting one's spiritual life to encourage discipline. A teacher or guide, seeking a teacher, learning from somebody with experience. Meditation. Oh, that's nice right there. traditional and established spiritual practices or religious rituals. Faith, manifesting the sacred in one's everyday life. Oh, that's so good, man. Manifesting the sacred in one's everyday life. Learning from established wisdom. Yeah. All right. Traditional meanings, if it shows up on your board and you play with reversals. Ignoring advice. Unwilling to learn. Refusing to fit into the social norm. Tossing rules aside. Disrespect for elders. Unconventionality. Disillusionment with organized religion and traditional social values. That just might be happening as an overall as we go into the age of Aquarius. But let me see what else we got around here. What do I got in here for reversals? Being held back by tradition and custom. Devotion through fear. That's interesting. Being trapped in a material mindset. That's interesting with the Hierophant, huh? Needing advice, but finding nobody willing to help. Yeah, damn it. A lack of faith or loyalty. A teacher or figure of authority using their power poorly. Damn, damn. All right. Keywords, buzzwords. I dropped one of my majors. I'm gonna pick it up. Yeah. It's my little fairy Hierophant. I'll pick them up. All right, keywords, buzzwords. They're important. I still write keywords and buzzwords on many of my decks, especially pips. I have no problem writing on pips at all. There's not a whole lot of pictures. Gives me plenty of word or to put keywords on there. So here's some keywords, and then we're going to close out with Kim Huggins' poem on the Hierophant. Keywords: religion, faith, guidance, education, instruction, mentor, teaching, knowledge, institution, belief systems, tradition, dogma, conformity, blessing, bridge, guide, sainthood, communication. Well, that's interesting. Ideal, wisdom, discipline, inspiration, advice, forgiveness, ritual, peace, help, mercy, spiritual truth. A couple more. My little notebook. Don't have damn. Whoopsie. I put them right here. I got some homework right here. What the heck, Jay? Okay. I do have a couple in here. Religion, group identification, tradition, and beliefs. Astrologically, this is Taurus. The sign of the bull, earthly, stubborn, and practical. It is a 5. It can be a card of contrast and change. Now, Taurus enjoys possessions and stability, the institution of the sacred. All right, should have more keywords for you. Whoopsie. All right, there's one right there. Oral tradition. That's good. That's good right there. Yeah, I like these poems. These are Kim Huggins. It's like the Hierophant going to talk to us right here. So ain't no telling what they're going to say. It's the Hierophant. You better listen. One of those was speeches. Damn, damn. All right. I will stop my speech right here. All right. The Hierophant. The institution of the sacred. Millennia have passed, and lives of many men and women have come and gone. In their place, they left history, and in that history, they left a treasure house of wisdom, experience, knowledge, and teachings. It is from this collective storehouse of past wisdom and knowledge that tradition arises, and the most effective means by which these traditions might be taught and accessed through organizations and institutions. Such things were, oh, there we go. Such things were originally intended as a safe and stable environment for the passing on of traditions and wisdoms contained therein. When you step into my world, wisdom seeker, you step up to the rich traditions upon which it has all been built. When you seek knowledge from me, you also take your rightful place in a long line of truth seekers. I am the messenger of that great and noble wisdom that millions seek, and which is offered to them every moment by those who have taken on the mantle of Hierophant, revealer of the sacred. I can show you the mysteries and hand you the keys to the doors of knowledge, but you must know that the receiving of this traditional wisdom from a teacher is a necessary step to any true path of knowing. Spoken like a true Hierophant right there. We're going to pass the plate in a minute. It's really good, man. It's really good. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I always enjoy sharing a little bit with that.